Hello everybody and welcome back to the Luck of the Draw Grand Finals here at Tee Up Taproom. In today's finals we have Erin and Ben taking on Todd and Doug. Todd and Doug are coming from the lower bracket and will need to win 2 sets to claim victory. The set format as usual is best of 3, 501 cricket and choice. And it looks like we're going to shoot for bull here. Doug is going to be shooting for bull for Todd and Doug. It looks like 25. See if Ben can do any better. And it looks like he matches them, so we will be re-throwing here. Ben to throw first on the second attempt. Gets 2. Doug gonna try and match. And just outside, so Ben and Erin will start first here in 501. And Erin gonna start us off here. Catches that trip 19 on the first dart. And an 83 with a good opening round there. Doug answering back with 60. Looks like Ben's gonna match that with a 60 of his own. And Todd goes just wide with that second dart. Looks like it deflected out into the 5 for a 45. And Erin wide on a couple darts there, unhappy with the throw. Doug gonna look to take advantage here. Looks like a 125, so he will capitalize and put them in a favorable position here. Ben answers back with an 80 to put them back in striking range. Todd will need more than a ton here to give a finish. An 81 leaves 190. Now Erin with a chance to give her team a first shot at a finish. 21 with the first dart. Would need to go upstairs for a trip 20 here. Stays downstairs to leave 197. Doug throwing a 58 does leave a finish for Todd. Ben gonna look to put some pressure here. Catch back up. And a 39 score does leave a finish. After that first start, 116 left for Todd. Just checking the score, it looks like. We'll leave 76 for Doug if Erin can't take out this 158. We'll need to start on the 20s to give herself a shot. And she's just wide. So we've 153. Now has to just try to put as much pressure on as possible. And a 17 isn't going to do it. So a 76 here for Doug to win the first leg. Goes downstairs. Double 20, just high. So Ben's got to take out this 141 or have Todd sitting on tops coming up after. He isn't going to do it here after that first start. We'll leave 84 for Erin if Todd can't clean up this 40. He's going to be wide on the second dart. Now it's to try to fix it. Best he can do is leave an out, which he does do. Leave 16 for Doug. So Erin with a shot at 84 here. And a 5 is going to make things difficult. Leave 79 left. And 72 remains. We'll leave 52 for Ben if he gets a shot here. But Doug's got 3 clear darts at double 8, and he pins it with the first dart. So Ben and Erin will have choice for bull going into cricket. Ben's going to be high on that bull. Doug going to look to capitalize. And he will do so. So Doug and Todd will start us off in cricket. If they win this cricket game, they will force a set 2. And he does catch that double. It looks like 3 20s and a 17. Ben goes downstairs, catching a trip 7 with the first dart. Stays wide on the second. And he's unable to find one, so the door is wide open for Todd to take advantage here. And he also catches the wrong trip. And goes up to point with the last dart. And Erin finds 4 to put her team on the board. Apply a little bit of pressure and get them back into this leg. And Doug only catches 2. So the door is open for Ben to really punish here. And he's again just wide, finding the wrong triple. But he finds it with the second dart. So that's another 4 mark for Ben and Erin. Give them a little more control in this cricket game. Todd closes it out. Now 75 points down. Make that 35 points down. Erin wide on the first dart. Catches the trip one with the second. Goes downstairs with her third to go look at that next number. And Doug finds 2 and an 18 to regain the point lead and start on the 18s. See if Ben chooses to go for the 17s or the 18s. He will go for 18s. He needs to find a triple here. And he only finds 2. And that's going to be 2 18s for Todd to close it out. Erin catches the first 17. And catches the trip to regain the point lead here. And does stay there for a 5 mark. Doug just wide on that trip 20. Only catching the trip 1. And will catch 117 and 120, which is not enough to close or catch the points. Ben takes 1 dart at the 20 before going right back downstairs to the 17s. Knows how precarious the situation can be when you only have 1 mark left on your point. And Todd takes it away and goes right back upstairs to pointing. So Erin and Ben will talk this out and decide if they want to point for the next number or if they want to close out, only being up 20 points. And they will choose to go upstairs and try to close out the numbers. She goes downstairs to the 16s, catches the trip 8 though. And wide on that 20. It's going to put Doug in a good position here. We'll look to run that score back up. He throws 2 20s and then takes a stab at the 16s. So still a narrow point lead for Todd and Doug. Ben able to catch 2 there. Todd gonna look to close it out. Take away their chance on pointing those 16s. And Todd is very low on that third dart. Was able to find 1 though to put a little bit of pressure on. Erin with the close. And just outside of that trip, does find 3, which is enough to regain the point lead. And Doug wants to take it away with that first 2 darts. Can't find anything. And then he goes upstairs and can't find the points either. And this was the opening that Ben and Erin need to try to get back into this game. He will go downstairs and run up the points. We'll only get 116 and 120. So now Todd needing 2 20s to catch back up. But will go to close the points first. Does do so. But now needs a triple to catch up in points. Only gets 1. Erin closes out the 20s. Little low on the 18s. And doesn't quite get the 18s. So the points are still open for Doug. Doug regains the point lead there. We'll go downstairs and look at the 15s. Catches a trip 10. Doesn't quite find him, but does regain the point lead. Ben gonna have to look at those 15s now. And he's low on the second dart. And he does find the trip with the third to teeter the seesaw back in their direction. Todd decides to go after the close, catches the double 2. So again, the point lead back in the direction of Doug and Todd. But now essentially down a mark. Erin closes the 18s now with a 2-point lead. Make that a 17-point lead. And Doug with what looks like 4 bowls. A huge hit. Ben will find 3 15s. Todd's going to look to close the 15s out. And he's not going to be able to do so. So 3 bowls separate Erin and Ben from their first win. And they might not be comfortable with a 37-point lead here. Knowing that Doug walked up and hit 4 bowls on the last visit. And does opt to go after the points. Would have put them up 1 more bowl. Doug just low on the first 2. And doesn't find one, so 2 bowls ends the game. And there's the first one. And Ben is able to find the second one. And we are going to be headed into a 3rd game in this first set. Doug is going to take the bowl. He will be just outside. And Ben looks to be a bit closer. No, I think they're going to rethrow here. Ben's going to be a bit high on that one. And it's hard to tell from here, but it looks like Doug got that one. So we'll see what they choose to play here. Doug and Todd now have choice of game. See what they choose to do. They do choose cricket. So Doug will start us off here in cricket. And it looks like he catches 2 there, as one of those darts deflected into the 1. And Ben goes upstairs to try and punish. It looks like he himself finds 3. So Todd probably going to go try and close this out. And he is able to with the second dart. Now move on to the 19s. He doesn't quite find it. And Erin does find 3 to close the 19s. Doug finds the triple with that second dart. And we'll pick up an 18 to spare, too. Looks to be just high on that second and the third dart, so we'll only catch 118. So Todd with a chance to punish here. And he will close it out. We'll see if Erin decides to go to the next number or close out the 18s. And she's low on the first dart. Catches the second. It's hard to tell. Did she sneak it in? She did sneak it in. Doug gonna go down to the 17s now. And it looks like he's only able to catch 1 there. So Ben with a chance to retake this lead. Finds the first. Just misses the trip on the second. Does find all 3. And Todd does close it out to follow. So Erin with a fresh set at the 16s here as we walk our way down the board. And she will be low on the second dart. She will catch 2, so the door is open for Doug. And only catches 1. Looks like he catches the trip on the second dart there for 4. And moves over to the 15s where he catches a trip 10. So 4 16s and we have our first points of the game. And Todd trips the first one. Answers back with 4 of his own. Erin sneaks the first one in. Second one ricochets in as well. And does find all 3 to close it out. Doug puts 1 more on those 16s. And Ben and Erin 3 bowls away from taking this title. Goes down to 16s while it's still open. Picks up 2, splashing it going after the ball. So a 65-point lead. Todd finds a ball. Todd able to find 1. Just going to be just high on that first one. And she sneaks it a little closer. Is that just outside? And she does opt to go after the points, but doesn't quite find it. And Doug looks like he finds one there. Again, Ben and Erin needing 3 here to close this game out. There's 1. And there's 3. The double bowl puts the game away, as Erin and Ben have taken the championship tonight, overtaking Todd and Doug. A great match by both teams. Thank you guys for tuning into tonight's grand final. Remember, we are live every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with our Luck of the Draws. So I'll see you guys in the next tournament.